welcome back to Rating the List, where we review, discuss, and reimagine popular movie lists objectively. We're your hosts. I'm Jerry.
And I'm Brad, and we are going to be starting on our holiday list. So we did a Halloween list where we brought together 10 lists found on the internet and used a scoring system across all of them and came up with a top 10 list. We are doing the same with holiday movies, which are essentially Christmas movies because there aren't really many non-Christmas holiday movies. There are a few like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which, spoiler alert, did not make the list. But for the most part, it's movies set in and around Christmas.
All right.
So, like we did the last time, I pulled together 10 lists. They ranged from list of 35 to list of 100. Most of them were 100. A couple of them were in the 70s, and then one was 35. I was kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel to find a 10th one. One of the criteria is that the movies on the list have to be ranked. So there are a lot of lists out there, but some of them don't rank the movies. So they're, whatever's number one on their list and 100 on their list, they don't make a distinguishing difference between them. So had to find ones that had a ranking. So the list that I used are as follows: Rotten Tomatoes, Good Housekeeping, CBS News, Esquire, Cosmopolitan, Time Out, Thrillist, Vulture, IMDb, and Harper's Bazaar. There's some crossover. I used some of these same outlets during the Halloween list, but there are a couple new ones as well. So did that, came up with a scoring system. So basically it was quality and quantity, the same way as the last time. Any movie that showed up on any list got a point, and then the more lists that you show up on, the more points you get. The higher that you show up on those lists, the more points that you get. So, movies that show up on, like a movie that shows up like on half the list, but it's like in everyone's top 5, is probably going to make the list versus something that makes more lists but doesn't really break the top 50 a lot. So, like when you get to like a list of 100, the stuff that's kind of at the bottom of the list tends to just be a little bit of filler. So the cream tends to rise to the top. There are not a ton of surprises here. I don't think anyone's going to be shocked at all by the number one. There are a few that are probably controversial in some in some circles as to whether they are Christmas movies or not. I think most people know the one I'm talking about. But for the most part, it's a pretty varied list. Good mix of older movies and newer movies. I'll be perfectly honest, one of the things I was worried about is we were going to have to watch a bunch of classic Christmas movies. A lot of them I don't think are very good. Luckily, the ones that are on this list are ones that I do consider to be pretty good movies.
Well, that just kind of goes to show you that our system's working.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to release our videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So your first one will show up November 30th. That'll be our number 10.
Yeah. Which is, interestingly enough, it is a tie. So it's a double feature.
Yeah.
So we'll have a number 10, which has 2 movies on it, and then a number 8 following that.
Yep. So stay tuned for that. I'll release the first one on Wednesday. We're really excited. It's kind of interesting that we're doing this because we're not like huge Christmas people.
I'm not a Christmas person at all.
He's not, but there's something kind of nice about holiday movies, though.
A couple of my favorites are on this list, though.
Yeah, see? So there you go. All right, so we will see you during the Christmas lists. Leave a comment. Let us know if you're looking forward to this list, and we'll see you next time. This is Rating the List. I'm Jerry.
And I'm Brad.
And we'll see ya on Wednesday. Bye.